Yes, my people. Well, today is Monday, the 23rd of March 2016. Right? If all you can see in the distance there, the rain hose in action. Neil, this is how the rain hose does operate. You seen it in action? Alright, so you see the lettuces, they're looking okay, but that's not the focus point today. I'll only have about 9, 10 survive out of the 22. Right? So yesterday we had a little incident and a fire breakaway. Well, I had was to protect my irrigation hose, but again it went and I was out like a fireman yesterday and run through here. I mean, it will do a good. It will burn out all these dry straws and leaf here. But the problem is we are neighbors right around here, and if you watch all day, they dry. So I had was to get my hose and water and wet that big bamboo stool there to kind of contain it, right? I get it away from my irrigation lines, but it went over there. It was not controlled fire, right? But nevertheless, this is how, well, Wednesday go make it 2 weeks, the patchoy. So next 2 weeks time, or you know, the patchoy will be ready, right? Down there is where I had the young set of okra on that side, and these here, well, let's see what's going on. But the intention today is, right now, what we doing is we trying to plant out, create a sieve today, right? So I prepared that bed there. So I give it a little rotivating yesterday with the tiller, and I add my pre-emergent to it one time. Right? So we tilling it up there. We soaking it there now to put down the sieve. Right? And I believe a create a sieve will fit on that bed there. That bed could be roughly 10 feet. By could be almost 4 feet. Right? But as that is going on, well, these fellas here getting wet. Right? They're getting wet. Alright, so we walk down to the young okra. Yeah, but take on the fire. So I had was to clear it out from the irrigation. Go in here. It do a good, it clean up, but it went up to that bamboo stool there. So I had a firefighting day yesterday. Right? Well, here I sprayed here with a herbicide named Eliminator. So I clean out the grass there. Right? So I may put back down some bodies there. Right? Now down in this spot here, sure you can see them now. The okra which was set by Green Girls, Mr. Neil. Right? We lose some because we had some mole crickets. Pass through and deal with them. Right? We lose some because like these fellas here, something called plant shock. Even though we plant them in the evening, right? They were still, it's a new environment they're in. So they will experience it, but for the most, they survive. The most of them survive. Right? The older trees die now. So what is going to happen? I'm going to buy a next crate. And again, as I showed you, they are planting them in between those there. So I will always have a steady supply of okra. As you see, I have a young set up there growing, coming around the perimeters there. Right? So that is it. I see the fire will run and come down here and turn and go back up to the bamboo. But praise God, I was home, or we was home, that we could have see it and control it. All right. So until the next update, this is the Moruga Backyard Farmer from the Moruga Backyard Farmers saying planting is the way to go. We're looking at food stability, right? Might be a lot of work. And again, you have to have a passion for what you're doing. For some people, passion is money. And it's a good way of making a little extra money as well. But our thing is food stability, right? Feeding the nation. So again, this is the Moruga Backyard Farmer saying God bless to everyone.